Good morning, guys. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope your weekend is starting well. Here is starting very well. I'm in my second property here in the countryside, and after doing some work and doing this live review, I will enjoy the countryside. I already did yoga on my balcony, so yeah, I'm enjoying being here and doing some time off from the city. Today I decided to do this live because I saw this coming up a lot, that how to get more bookings. It seems that right now it's a low season for a lot of us, not for people in the South Hemisphere like South Africa, but for a lot of us in the US, in Europe, in Asia. Summer is ending. Summer is usually a high season, and right now people are thinking about back to school. This is what we call the back to school low season. People are thinking about everything. They have things to buy. They have things to buy for their kids, but probably they are not thinking about their next holidays. And you see a decrease in your bookings. So I decided to do this video to give you some tips on how to attract people even when it's the low season, what to do to get more traffic in this period. So the first thing that you can do is the easiest thing is to contact the past guests which stayed at your place. How you do this? If you have already an email list, then you can contact them and offer them like something, a discount or anything else which might interest them if they book again your place for their next trip. Also, in your when you're contacting them, be sure to say if you refer our place to your friends, then they get something in for them, and they get your past guests get also something. So like be sure to contact your email list, or the first thing is to contact your email list. If you don't have an email list, then contact them through Facebook. Contact the people who are following you on Facebook are probably a lot of past guests, so be sure to make sure they know that you are doing a back to school offer or anything that will be interesting for them. Contact them on Facebook as well, or any social media where you are at. So that's the first thing. The best is to use your past guests and to use them as new guests, as return guests, or as reference. Okay, referral is very important. So that's the first thing. The second thing, if you're not, be sure to be in Facebook groups for your neighborhood, for your area, because a lot of people will ask, not every day, but often they will ask, I have friends visiting town, what's the best hotel where they can stay at? Probably they don't have enough place at their place, or their friend prefer a hotel, or their family visiting. So each time someone is asking this question, be sure to mention your link, either your Airbnb or your website link. Join those groups to be able to share your place. Don't share like spamming, just sending in the group. Send it when someone is asking. That way you're replying to a question, you're not spamming the group, you're just replying to a question, okay? So that's the second thing to do. The third thing to do, research what events are happening around your area in this slow season. There must be some events. Like, it's not because it's low season for you that it's low season for everyone else. Especially, it's probably not the low season for people who are doing business. People who are doing business, they are coming back to work after summer, and they need place to stay. They have events to attend. So you research the events happening in your place. Also in autumn, in fall, there are some events, or spring if you're in the South Hemisphere, like Australia or South Africa, for instance. There are some events happening. Check that. Once you have checked it, do network with the people who are organizing the events. Once you do the network, be sure that they know that you have your place, and you can ask them for an interview, as I did in the other, I told you in the other video I did last week. Networking is great. It will help you to have more content, and it will help you to be more known by people. So if they agree on the interview, this is content for you. You talk about the event on your website or on your Facebook page. You tag them and be sure to tag the people so that they also will share it on their Facebook page so that their network can see it as well. And if they don't agree on an interview, not everyone is agreeing, but usually if you're promoting their place for free on your website or on your Facebook page, they will be happy to do an interview. You can say written or video interview. Once, or if they don't agree on this, you just write a post about the event. Be sure to check on Uber Suggest, as I told you, on the keywords, the right keywords that people are searching for the event. That way, people who are searching for the event, they will come to your place, and probably they need a place to stay, so they will know about your place as well. So look at those events happening in your low season, and especially some events will happen every year. So the post that you did this year will be valid for next year. So just the thing that is good to do is you put the 2019. Google will always prefer when you have a date which is updated, and next year you change it for 2020. And you change, like, maybe the date is not the exact same date because weekends are changing. So that's it. You do a post that next year you will be the same with just some small update. So that will be easier for next year. The first year you need to do a post, of course, which is new. So that was the third thing, the research. Then you can do an ad on Facebook targeting the people who don't care about the back to school. Who are the people who don't care, and who are the people who usually are traveling after those high season? Retired people and young people. You can target young couples, people who are retired. Why? Because they know that they will get better prices. They wait. They don't want the high season. They prefer to travel when it's more relaxed, more quiet. So that's how you can attract them. Be sure, if you want to do an advertisement and target the retired people, be sure to target the exact age. Usually, people are not retired when they are 18, so check the age and target for those people. I did a live yesterday about how to target well your ad. Be sure to check this video on how to target it. But just to mention one thing that I mentioned and is really important, be sure to have the Facebook audience insights to check what are the people who are retired like, so that you have more things to use in your ads to be more targeted for them. Okay, so that's one thing. Do an ad if you want. Be sure to not spend that much money. Put the money according to your budget and to the return on investment that you will get. So that was the fourth point. Do an ad. Then another thing to do, which is good, is to do a post or several posts about things to do in the area when it's that season, when it's the low season. I'm sure in fall, in a lot of your places, you have so many beautiful things to do. And that way you suggest people to come to your area for the fall, for anything which might be attractive for people to do in this month. So you write a post on it, and you can also talk about with different shop owners or restaurant owners, business owners in general, to see if they are interested to appear in your post. They can even promote, be sponsoring for your post in those things. But even without sponsoring, it's good to network, as I said, with business owners so that they know that they have your place in case they are looking for accommodation for people coming, or any clients offer them something in return each time they refer a new guest to you. So that was the thing. And when you write the post about some things to do in your area in fall, for instance, then be sure in the post to put some pictures which are good for Pinterest. I haven't done a video on how to do a picture which is good for Pinterest. I can do it right in the comments if you want such a video. So do a picture which is good for Pinterest, then pin it on your Pinterest. That way, next year, it will appear again. You can make it appear every year. And again, next year, it will bring more traffic than this year. You're working so that it's easier year after year. Okay, so that was the thing. Write a post about things to do in the area in this low season to get more traffic for your listing on this low season, back to school season. So that was it. And the last thing is probably something that you haven't thought about, but which could be very good, is to organize an event at your place. Organize an event, talk with people who want to promote something at your place, depending on what people like to do. Organize an event around what they like to do so that they come to your place and probably they will not be your guest, but their friends or their family, when they come to town, they might be your guest and they will know your property. So that's really important as well. To the more people know your property, see how beautiful it is, the more people can come to your place. So those were the tips on how to get more guests when it's low season, the back to school season. If you have any question, feel free to write in the comments. Probably a lot of you will watch in replay, so put hashtag replay. And if you want more specific details on how to do it for the low season, how to attract traffic low season, which keywords to use for your place, don't hesitate to book a call with me, and I will, for the first call, it's free. I will give you a lot of tips on how to improve your traffic for those low season. So that was it for today. Enjoy your weekend and see you soon. Bye bye.